Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream. As promised, we will be going through some Resident Evil 3 Remake. And before I decide on just a couple of things that I wish to do for this particular playthrough, I'm going to just forward the link to all the people who would be interested in watching. But yeah, hope everyone's been doing well. I hope everyone got the notice, and for everyone who's catching this video after the fact, I would like to thank you for watching as well. This is not gonna be some challenge run, hardcore playthrough, you know, stuff like that. I've already played and finished the game multiple times on all the difficulty levels, from easy all the way to the very last difficulty, and I enjoyed the game. I really did. When I played it, I really enjoyed the game, despite what people might have said about it. But yeah, let's see if I can get some people in here. I don't really wish to play this in any particular way that will maybe stress me out too much. But just looking to have some fun and talk about the game. Really just doing this to talk about why I love the game, not so much about how much skill I have in the game. So that's what we're doing. I've sent the link out. As I said, I finished the game a couple of times, and I never really got to use much of like the bonuses though when I was playing it, because I wanted to play it like, you know, true to the gameplay. I got a bunch of stuff that I never really used. Some stuff I still never got. I still have some points. And I'm thinking like, which gun, which bonus gun should I pick? I know the infinite map won't be so good later on, so to be honest, it might not even be worth it. Tempted to get the hot dodger or the hot dogger. But I'm also tempted to get Raiden, so the reason why I'm going particularly saying like Raiden is because it's like very powerful gun, but it only is powerful against weak points, so there still has to be some strategy when picking these things. You know, it's like, for example, if you get the infinite map, you can just literally just walk in and start blasting the pistol until people die, and you don't really have to think much about it. Same with the hot dogger. It's like, go slash them, set them into flames as much as you can. Of course, avoiding getting hit. But with this, it's like you can't just go and use it on anything, only on exposed things. So if something isn't exposing its weak point, then this is practically useless. You still have to strategize. So I think I might get Raiden. And then whatever money we get from this playthrough, I'll get something else. Let's see. I wonder. Doesn't show the results. There we go. So I've played the game on everything besides nightmare difficulty. So maybe one day this might be like a Christmas playthrough. But I did hardcore, standard, and assisted, and I'm thinking, yeah, this this S rank was the shit, and hardcore I really wish to push under 2 hours, but it was really difficult. I'm thinking of just going for a standard playthrough, to be honest with you. I'm not sure if I'll regret it, but at least since we're playing for fun, it is what it is, you know. These were all my saves. Continue playing from the last save. I guess new game on standard. I hope, I've forgotten, it's been so long, but I hope that this is going to allow me to use my things.
This pandemic has spread faster than any disease in modern history.
Angry mobs roam the city, burning buildings. Authorities are bracing for more rioting tonight.
Fires burning, there are people being...
He was knocked unconscious. He had severe
A citywide emergency has been declared.
The CDC has quarantined the lower Midwestern region of the U.S.
Commitment, honesty, integrity, these are the core values that create the foundation for Umbrella. It's this foundation that will continue to build a brighter future for all of us.
Definitely an amazing game. It's interesting how, let's see, effects can go down a bit. It's interesting how like there's so much history baked into this franchise, and even in its remakes, I don't know, you know, if it was something that happened by design or by chance. But I remember back in the day with the original Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, this what became Nemesis wasn't even supposed to be like a numbered entry in the game. It was just supposed to be, I'm not sure what they were going for, I forget. But it's like as they were developing Resident Evil 2, New Direction was developing Resident Evil 3 alongside it. And interestingly enough, as they were revealing the remakes, like the Resident Evil 3 remake, it was further then discovered that for sure the Resident Evil 3 remake was made almost alongside the Resident Evil 2 one. That's why they were 1 year apart from each other. It's as if history was replaying itself. One of the coolest moments in the game. Hey, shoutouts to D2, what's going on, man?
Fucking hell. Gets worse every night.
I remember the first time I saw that sequence.
3 more days. Then I can kiss this town goodbye.
I remember seeing that sequence and I was like, God damn, they did, like, this game just looks amazing. Of course, it's like so many years later now and I've got a much more powerful computer than I did when I first played the game.
What's going on out there?
So even as I'm looking at it now, I'm seeing things that I never saw when I first played it. But it was a really beautifully made remake, similar with the RE2 remake. You know, games just look really nice. And in all honesty, I remember it was probably the new year of 2020, and when I showed my friend Muscle Man this game, I was like, God damn, I never knew they could make Nemesis look cooler than he already was. And this sequence is what makes that like moment. I was literally proud of the game that day. I was like, yeah, this is a fucking cool game. There's nothing better now when I get to play the game on like a super ultra textures, all that stuff. Maybe I'll even turn on ray tracing, because the frame rates are super high right now. But really looking forward to this. I don't know if I'll regret playing it on standard, but it's been so long, I probably don't even know how to play the game anymore. So, we'll see how it goes.
Hello?
Impact.
Are you okay?
Brad, is that you?
Listen, you gotta get out of there.
What are you talking about?
I don't have time to explain. You gotta get out of there right now.
All right, let me grab my...
I remember seeing this guy for the first time. I was like, what? Seeing Nemesis in full cinematic glory. Hey, Rampo-san, what's going on? I'm just playing it on standard. I already talked about how I completed it in all difficulties. So I'm just playing this one just for fun. It's standard with some bonus weapons.
What the hell is that thing?
I remember most people were complaining that, oh, the Nemesis sequences are scripted and hence that's why this is a bad game. People were crying about wanting the whole Mr. X experience and wanting Nemesis to be free, similarly to how it was in the original game. Understandably so, but I feel like people are looking back at the past with a bit more tinted goggles than the reality. It's like in reality there were choices you could make, left or right in essence, but it's not like Nemesis was completely autonomous. Except Jill can take a beating in this game. That's the one thing we were all like, oh, okay, at this point it's like,
Okay.
we understand it's stars, but she's still human. I swear. When I think about the Ari franchise
Over here.
and
You okay?
What was that thing?
Damned if I know. But right now it's got a hard-on for the only two stars left in town. You and me. I'm not sticking around. Just look around you. The longer we wait, the more screwed we are.
actually this is one
all
thing
happened so
I never
fast.
noticed.
I don't know.
I never noticed this the first time or the many times I played this game. Brad is very relaxed about the situation. It's like I was about to shout out like how they redid even the news section of the intro of the game because the original game was same, and it's like now with better cinematics here's the news and with new actors. That was quite nice. But I believe in the original game Brad was a little bit more stressed about what's happening considering that he's about to go to his death. This Brad seems like he already knew what was going on. It's like people were already waiting for this to happen. This is something I never picked up when I first played.
One fucked up thing always leads to another. It's like Arclay on steroids.
Yeah, that's definitely a cinematic change that I didn't notice. It's as if Brad was already ready, even though technically none of them are ready for this particular outbreak.
Hey, wait! Down here! Damn it!
We gotta be dreaming. How could this many people be infected? Brad! Here they come!
In here!
There's so many.
So many I'm not fighting. Let's go.
it. We're gonna make a run for it.
Come on, Jill. We know how this ends.
No, I don't.
Are we still a team?
Always.
Then do me a favor. Don't fuck up like I did. Go!
Okay,
I'm sorry, Brad.
let's see if we can really bum rush this one.
Sorry.
Is that? Yeah, no, for sure. You know, these games. The nice thing is with the remakes is now the fact that I don't think I'ma fight you. The nice thing is about the remakes now is that you can just go for the later versions of the games. You know, get the RE1 remake remaster, the RE0 remaster, you know, RE3 remaster, RE2 remaster. It allows people to now play the games on modern systems, and it's the best thing possible. But I still believe till this day, and many people do too, RE4 was not really meant to
Are
be.
you all right?
Stay back! Don't come any closer!
Hey, come on. There's a helicopter waiting to take you to safety.
What safety? I'm not going out there!
The parking garage isn't far. I can
The
take
only
you there.
safe place is in here!
Yeah, well, bye-bye.
Sir, what's your name? I can't just leave you behind.
It's Dario Rosso. And yeah, right. You just want to steal my safe house. Get your own, Missy.
Missy?
Shoutouts to Dario.
Would you please calm down? I'm a police officer. I'm here to help.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you've been doing a bang-up job. You want to help? Go handcuff yourself to one of those freaks.
Okay. Oh, not today. You get to play the games on modern systems, and I believe that's always the best thing. But a hot take, but it's shared by some people, is I believe it was too soon, way too soon for a RE4 remake. Way too soon. Because all these games are based on what RE4, you know, set. The standard it set. That's what led to many third-person shooters. Just that innovation that Mikami made. And it's just like, to make the RE4 remake, I don't know.
Shit!
Let's go. Come on. Come on. At least not before Code Veronica. I think the PK Sips, let's go. Yeah, that would actually be quite cool. Like a notification bell and then a theme song like PK Sips is in the building. But I'll pause here. Perfect time before I forget this point. I understand that Resident Evil 0 and Code Veronica X came out during an interim time as Capcom was going from the PlayStation 1 to the Nintendo GameCube, the deals that they were making, and this kind of fragmented the fan base in some sense. And I understand that Code Veronica maybe isn't the go-to Resident Evil, but I believe glossing over that game was a very big mistake, because I feel like there are some things that, like, many people went on to Resident Evil 4, and Resident Evil 4 set up this new premise, but it's like, I feel like Code Veronica was like the final story in the chapter of Umbrella, because after Resident Evil 4, it's as if Umbrella ceased to exist, and it was explained as to why it ceased to exist, but no one really got to see it if they never really got to play Resident Evil 3 and Code Veronica X, so...
Hey, down here!
True story. Yeah, that would be nice. I'm thinking, like, now that I've set up like my PC and oh, here we go. I've set up my PC for the streaming. I think I need to get like some overlay features now, and I really need to work on that. Maybe after this playthrough I can really sit down and try find some options. Here we go, Big Daddy.
Sorry. Come on. Start. damn it!
Yeah, I won't lie, that dodge was
It's
smooth.
my turn, bitch!
Yeah, the game looks amazing, White Wolf, I ain't gonna lie, man. It really, really looks good. And with the machine I'm running it on now, I'm able to max out every setting. Every setting is at its potential, and the game really looks amazing.
Hey! Fuckface!
Hey, easy, lady. I got you.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Name's Carlos, and I'm saving you. Come on, let's get you someplace safe. I think we're in the clear.
Hope so.
We've been bringing survivors here.
Here where?
My guys have converted some subway cars into a shelter. It's safe.
I'm fine.
Personal space. Okay, I get it. Let's go. Oh, come on.
One thing I never understood about that section, of course we have to introduce Carlos. Of course we have to introduce him, right? But it's like the one and only shot he had at Nemesis, he warns him, hey, fuckface. And it's like, do you really want Nemesis to know that you're about to shoot him? So it does not make any sense. Why? I don't even know.
The dipshit that closed this. Sorry, we're gonna have to go around.
Hey, what do you know about that monster?
Nothing. I've never seen anything like it. But it's no zombie. It knows what it wants and won't stop till it gets it. Don't you?
White Wolf, just so you know, I did last autumn, so the end of last year, I was taking a course called New Media Art and Entertainment, and literally I did a thesis on Hellblade and how it portrays mental illness. And I've actually been thinking of making that into a video essay, going over the thesis that I wrote, and of course showcasing how it's represented in the game, how it was represented in the development of the game. Of course Hellblade's a good game, many people know this. Sadly the second game is looking to be not as good, so I hope they rectify that somehow.
Like that in a man?
No thanks. He's all yours.
Listen, I promise you're in good hands. I'm with the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service. UBCS for short.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are the ones who caused all of this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you talking about? Look, we're just here to help people. What's wrong with Umbrella?
What's wrong with Umbrella? Oh my god. Your company is responsible for infecting everyone.
Yeah. I don't know anything about all that. Look, you don't have to trust me, but I'm going to the shelter. You coming? Come on, it's this way.
The beautiful thing is that after what happened in the Arklay Mountains, so Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1, no one actually knows that it was Umbrella who did it. Like, that's the best marketing team you could ever have. They managed to silence that whole forest. No one knew. And then as Resident Evil 2 is happening, Resident Evil 3 is happening at the same time in terms of the story. So right now, Jill is seeing the outbreak overwhelm the city before they nuke the town, during which Leon and Claire are also going through this, not knowing what's going on. stars being the only people who know, hence Nemesis coming to kill them all. It's a freaking good setup. Very, very good setup of the story. Kind of shows you just how great Umbrella could have, like how great Umbrella was,
Hey, Captain.
even in the worst of situations.
This fine young lady could use our help.
Carlos, you didn't even think to ask fine young lady her name? She is an elite operative of RPD, Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Her name is something Valentine.
It's Jill.
Nice to meet you, Jill. I am UBCS Platoon Leader Mikhail Victor. My team was sent here to rescue civilians.
Right. How's that going for you?
The city is completely cut off, isolated. Most of the 100,000 civilians will wind up dead. Correction, undead. My platoon has suffered serious losses. Just keeping them alive is more than I can manage.
Well, you can thank your corporate overlords for that.
Yes. Well, we are doing all we can. If we can get this subway train moving, we can evacuate some survivors. But we need help. My men cannot do this alone.
All right. I'm in. But I am on their side, not yours.
Oh, hey. It's cool. We all want the same thing.
Thank you, Jill.
All right, Super Cop. Here you go. We can use this to stay in contact.
I know what a radio is.
Okay, first things first. We need to get you geared up. Head up to street level. You'll find supplies there.
All right.
One thing I liked about this part is like find a way to explain the item box. You know, it's like we always took the item box for granted, but now it's like, oh, there's supplies up ahead, and that's just their small little note, like, yeah, that thing where you can put things in forever and it kind of follows you around the entire game. Yeah, those are the supplies. So you could think of it that way. It's quite interesting.
Jill? It's me again. You topside yet?
Working on it. So what's the plan?
The old tanks got me clearing the tracks. You mind getting the subway infrastructure back online?
And how do I do that?
Let's start by restoring power. I'll navigate you to the substation once you hit the main road.
Copy that. Let's do this fast.
Okay, dodge is space, just need to remember. And here the knife is a standalone thing. Give me that. Yep, I'm gonna combine it. I'll leave this when I come back. Let's make more pistol bullets. I forget, I need either a key or a bolt. And yes, lots
It
of
almost
stuff.
looks like I could get this working if I plug in the right whatever it is.
So now I guess I get my bonus items, and why not take this out for now. I believe I can use the lockpick for this. Shotgun bullets, no shotgun yet, so gonna dump that. Slowly gonna take time trying to remember exactly what goes where, what's what. Let's take the coin and regen of health. I don't plan on being hit, but okay, I'll take the coin and store these. Let's see. I might regret this, but kind of need space though. I'll take like 1 regen coin, 2 damage. We'll see. Let's see what else. Nothing. Yep, we'll get the rest later. Not sure if I actually want to go around killing things or not. But I guess we'll see how it feels
Gotta
like.
get that train moving.
Okay. I won't lie. The atmosphere is top notch walking down the streets. It's like back in the original Resident Evil 2, that was one of the things that they really said was like the capturing moment of the game, just how they got the street level well, how they got the claustrophobic feeling. You know, you're moving through these streets, you don't know. Damn it! Lockpick. I need the lockpick. I remember there came a time when I was chasing the under 2 hours playthrough. I had to know these streets back to back. And there came a point where I knew, like, okay, go out, lockpick, do this, do that, do this, do that. And it's just like, thank you. My bonus items are coming into play. It's so sad just how much of the game I've forgotten now. Maybe I should have taken the bolt cutters, but who cares? Let's see what the chat's saying. Go for it. Yeah, I've actually been thinking about it, White Wolf. It's like there was a time just before Street Fighter 6 came out, I was thinking to myself, like, I would use my love for Street Fighter just to get more traction, more views on this channel again, since I had been offline for a very long time instead of in terms of making videos. And when I then get the, I guess, viewership, that's when I would move on to more topics that I love. For example, what I'm doing now with Resident Evil. But I still have my thesis. I can still go over it at some point, you know, and it's definitely a video I want to make because I really got a very good mark for that thesis, and there were lots of topics in it that were really close to home. You know what I mean? Like, we have personal, you know, that we have personal stories, personal tragedies that are as a result of psychosis and all these other problems of mental illness. And I thought to myself, like, definitely this is a topic worth talking about, and it's definitely a topic worth discussing. And even my teacher was like, it was really well wrote
Carlos,
out.
I've reached the main avenue. Which way do I go?
See a big transmission tower? That's the substation. You'll have to circle around through an alley to your right to get there.
You mean the alley that's on fire?
Maybe. Surely a tall drink of water like yourself can put out a few flames.
Fuck you.
I don't know.
Gotta put this out.
I don't know about the attitude that they gave Jill this game. It's like, of course... Of course, like, after everything she's gone through, the last thing she would want is some guy smooth talking her. But it's like, yeah, I feel like Jill's a bit more reserved. But I don't know, maybe it's just me wishing. Just hold on. There we go. Just needed you to stop one moment. Last thing I need right now is more people to... No! I tried to dodge, didn't work. So a little bit more preemptive. Need to save that for Nemesis. Dead. What track is this? Where's the speaker? Uh-huh. Okay, okay. We're blasting the tunes. Not as a defensive item, just as a throwable item. Okay. Okay, good. Nice. Get all the jewels. I'm gonna dump you, dump you, dump you. Maybe not. Not yet going to save. If anything were to happen, game crashes, I guess we're starting all over again. that one's going without saying. Okay, that was almost bad. If I remember correctly, you are someone I should be aware of.
This must be the subway company's offices.
You know, considering the amount of damage I'm doing with the damage coins, maybe I should have just listened to Justin and gone up to like hardcore mode. Maybe it would have justified the amount of damage I'm outputting right now. But I actually wonder, no, I don't think you actually can. You can't change difficulties mid playthrough. Okay, give me that. To be honest with you, BK, the franchise has had its ups and downs. Bolt cutters, I knew I should have carried those things. The series or the franchise itself has had ups and downs, but I feel like if you approach it with I don't know, I'm quite the fan, and even when things were not so great, you know, you can still find things to appreciate about the games. So for example, in some instances I wouldn't say Resident Evil 3 is a survival horror. Maybe it's action horror. There we go. Oh! Maybe we could say action, maybe, with some elements of survival horror, but it's like with each game you have to look at what you as the player are looking for. If you're looking for the more classic survival horror feel, then maybe the original trilogy and Resident Evil 0 will be the ones for you. If you're looking for the new age third-person shooting, maybe I'll say Resident Evil 4. If you're looking for action or horror, I would say Resident Evil 5. If you're looking for utter shit, I would say Resident Evil 6. You know what I mean? There's a little bit for everyone in every aspect of these games. And I don't know. I guess if you really like the games as much as I do, but it's an acquired taste, I guess. And all of them really have something nice about them in their own little ways, if you're really looking for the finer details. Oh, not today. Not today. With damn it, what did I want to say? It's gone. Oh no! Yeah, growing up, interestingly enough, like my brothers and my brother's friends, we used to love playing, they used to love playing different survival horror games. Like I said, the Resident Evils, the Alone in the Darks, the Silent Hills, Dino Crisis, Parasite Eve, you name it, they were interested in it. And I grew up like just as a like the passenger. I was on the passenger seat watching them play these games, and I think that's what sparked the interest in survival horror. But the main issue, of course, as a kid was that the games were terrifying, so it's something... Oh no! I thought I could dodge. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. It was worth it in the end. I'm dying already. Let me get my healing going. Oh, and just so you know, these bonus items will not, they're not actually there normally. So don't think you can just take damage and kill people in 2 shots. It's not how this game kind of works. Not really. It's only working this way. Okay, let's see. I'm on caution right now. I wonder how long it will take for it to start walking normally. Let me set the shotgun up nicely. 2, 4, 3. Need to get my bullets. Oh, am I already healed? Oh yes, we're getting close. Just gonna wait here a little bit as I talk to you. D2, I think we actually D2. Listen. This year is gonna be the year I play Resident Evil 6 for the first time in my life. D2, you now have a new machine, you now have a new graphics card. On the Halloween sale, let's buy copies of Resident Evil 6 and play through it in co-op. Like, I would never play Resident Evil 6 ever. Except now, this is an opportunity to do so. Like, shit. Okay. I don't know, man. I think we might just do it. Each year is a Resident Evil game for me, so maybe this year might be Resident Evil 6. Finally, I'll get to see that trash of a game. I don't know if leaving here without a healing item was a great idea, because we might just run into Nemesis. Well, very much inbound, one of the first encounters.
There.
Yeah, BK Sips, I really think you should try. And in this modern era of Resident Evil games, if someone were to ask me, like, where should I start from, I would not say start from 7 or 8. At least not 8. The 2 options I would give you is either start with the Resident Evil 2 remake or start from Resident Evil 7. Because I feel like at this point, those are the 2 pillars. You're either gonna go one branch or the other. You're gonna play 7 and then play 8 and experience the return of survival horror in terms of Resident Evil, or you're gonna go down the RE2 remake and go down the Resident Evil 4 lineage of survival horror, the 3rd-person shooting. So yeah, unless if you're looking for something to play with a friend, then I would recommend Revelations 2. Resident Evil Revelations 2 is another very good game. I don't know if I should save yet, but I think I should. I think I should. And I guess since I'm not since I'm streaming, it would be really bad to just die and have to like redo everything. And since I've saved, like, I'm not carrying any healing items. Not on this difficulty. Definitely not on this difficulty.
Is someone in here?
Yes.
Your UBCS?
Yeah, careful. Come on, don't look at me like that, all right? I'm not infected. No, wait, please!
What the fuck?
He was infected.
He might have been infected.
Oh, stars this soft. No wonder so many of you dead.
And what are you, UBCS? Killing your own people?
He would have turned. Where's your sense of self-preservation? Go back to the subway station. We don't need a bleeding heart like you getting in the way.
Very cool introduction to someone. In a way, like, this is gonna be someone who's going to be a thorn in your side throughout the entire game. And they introduce him like a badass. You know, he just walks in, he kills, he's unapologetic about what he's done. And we get another bolt cutter. Originally, this is where you would have got it. But, you know, finish the game, get the bonuses, stuff like that. Very unapologetic. The guy is about his business. You think he's UBCS, but he's on his own mission. He's just a cool, badass motherfucker. But he's also a snake. Very visibly seen. And it's quite cool how they redid his introduction. This should be about Nemesis time. I'm going the wrong way just to see if there's anything else I can pick up. Wait, maybe that was actually the right way. Yep, okay, Nemesis time. Or dog time. These coins are freaking amazing. Just imagine if I was fully decked out. I swear I saw something. Probably a glim. Like fully decked out with all the coins and the Chris Redfield manuals. With the good dodge, the good damage. Where the hell am I going? Nah, here I think I have gone. This is to the power station if I remember correctly. I guess I should just retrace my steps and just go back. There's no loop. And then, yeah, interesting how much you can forget in just a short period of time. Is this okay. Bolt cutters. I hate myself. In all manner of ways. Dump you, take you. The thing is, BK, I understand your point on like I'll play 5 for this and then I'll go to 2 for that. But you also have to understand that each of these games were created in their own time with their own purpose. You know what I mean? And the thing that I'm scared of is if you go into a certain game without a level of context as to what was going on at the time, how development was changing during that time, and why the company made the decisions that it made, and you just go into a game without any prior knowledge about that particular point in time, I feel like it could be something that actually ruins your experience of the game instead of enhancing. Yes, you know, since you already know you want to play Resident Evil 5, then it could for sure give you this sense of I'm doing exactly what I want to do, and you know why you want to do it. But I'm just scared that 5 is not a good representation of what Resident Evil should be. Resident Evil 5 is actually my most finished Resident Evil game. Like, I played that game from 2010 to about 2013, like repeated playthroughs, co-op with friends, me by myself. I really loved that game at that time, and I replayed it in 2020. And you know, after playing it again, I think I'm gonna have to actually use the map. After playing it again, I realized that, oh, okay, where am I? I'm here. How do I get back? I am lost, because you have to go in through there. No, after playing through it again, I realized that there were certain aspects, certain aspects of the game that I liked before that I don't like, and there were new aspects of the game that I never really considered that I actually like more now. And reactivate. But why the hell have I been going the wrong way? This is what happens when you try to talk to people and play. It's like there's a lot of things that change with time, and therefore you get to see a lot more new things. And really, I wouldn't suggest 5 as a first representation of what is Resident Evil, and then you play 5. I don't think that's a good idea. Not to the slightest. So I don't know, man. I could just be talking crap. Maybe 5 might be the game that actually pushes you towards Resident Evil full force. If it does, more power, and we can definitely play it together in co-op if you'll be playing it on PC. So I don't know. 5 is my most played in terms of playthroughs. Then Resident Evil 4, because these games came out in like when I was more conscious in life. You know, I wasn't really a kid playing Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. You know what, the game is like, hey man, here are the bolt cutters, and you're like, nah, I'ma leave them all. And then the next door you find is the one that needs the bolt cutter. Yeah, that's the struggle, man. That's the struggle. It's never easy. Even when you're playing on normal difficulty, it's never easy, man. Ooh, give me my... You know, when you're playing with bonus items, life is just too good. Four breakers. If I remember correctly, this is where you get poisoned for the first time. So if that's the case... what do I want to carry? I think I'll just carry like my healing coins. Maybe I won't carry. Okay, just so that this is a trend, I'm not actually going to carry the bolt cutters or my grenades. So that I'm gonna run back here again and cry about why I don't have my bolt cutters. I just have a very strong feeling that I don't need them, but I could be totally wrong. Okay, I think we got our connection back, waiting for it to catch up. Okay, I think we're back. I'm just gonna have to push up against you and say that it depends on the game you played, because technically speaking, survival horror should not make you feel helpless. You know what I mean? Survival horror should make you feel that you have to prioritize and strategize resources. So for example, a game like Outlast is not technically survival horror because there are no resources to manage. Maybe your battery. Maybe we could argue your battery is the resource you're managing. Then maybe I would say, okay, Outlast is not such a great example. Let's look at a game like Layers of Fear. You're just running and hiding. Games like that technically wouldn't be considered survival horror. Maybe those are the children of what Silent Hill created, which was the more psychological horror. And that's, I would put Outlast 2 there. So in any game where you can't really defend yourself, I would never put them in the action categories of horror, like survival horror, action horror, panic horror. I wouldn't put them there. So in essence, they shouldn't make you feel powerless. And if you are feeling powerless, chances are you might be not. Oh no!
Only I had my lockpick.
Damn it. The game wins. The game wins. If you're playing a survival horror game and you're feeling powerless, it means that you are not playing strategically. At least that's what I think. I mean, I've finished this game so many times and I'm breezing through it right now due to all the stuff I have, so I'm actually feeling overpowered, and I feel like even if I was playing on hardcore mode right now, I would still be pretty strong. Yeah, the problem there was me, actually. It wasn't so much you. I actually lost connection for some reason.
Get it out!
I would like to get the poison out as soon as I can.
Oh my god.
Wait, hold on. Am I not supposed to get... I've actually forgotten if you're like supposed to get a herb that cures poison here. Oh, this is where you get the lockpick. I don't know. I hopefully won't die.
Fucking gross.
Ugh. Shoutouts to D2 in Counter-Strike right now. Worst mistake of his life. Let me go dump one of these lockpicks. Yeah, that moment realized in the remake was a little bit yeah, a little bit suspect. I honestly don't know why they had to make it a deep throat situation, but I guess they did. So welcome to the remake. Four breakers. I remember this area was a really big problem. Really big problem in like hardcore mode on the regular version of the game. But with my bonuses, I guess I should be just powering through.
Here we go.
No, please. Oh no! Not today, not me! No! Oh, okay, that's actually not good. The thing I hate the most about this section is that you can't actually really see all that well, or at least I can't. So some of these things just catch me by surprise all the time. Come out, nothing. Okay, 2 out of 4.
Come on!
At least the camera angles. Oh, there's always one right by the side where you're not so easily able to see it. Let's go. This should be the last one.
Done.
Sensational. No. Out of here.
Okay. All that leaves is the main power switch. Enjoy that.
Yeah, this spot was really hard on hardcore mode. Like I remember going through it and I was just like, yeah, no. This is a test. But I guess it's also quite good that they made it that difficult for something so trivial as like turning on the power, because it makes you realize that technically speaking, anytime you can die, you know. Because I feel like for people who are playing this game, especially for the first time, normal difficulty is actually very easy. I feel like hardcore difficulty should be the default, but even for the RE2 remake. But I feel like they were, you know, catering to the casual players, all that kind of stuff. But I feel like this section, even the casual players on normal difficulty would have like been skeptical, because even I was almost dead right there, and I've got all the buffs in the world.
Power to the subway.
Nice going. Next up is the traffic control system. It should be in the subway company's offices.
Right. I think I know the building.
Really? Way to go, partner. One step ahead.
Not your partner.
Well, technically I'm about to finish the stream without dying, because as soon as I get through Nemesis, I get to the train, and that's the next section, and I feel like that would be enough. But let's make this deal instead. If I can go through the whole game without dying, how's about that? Because this stream is literally about to end, and I'm not close to dying. I don't think Nemesis is going to kill me. So, in before Nemesis kills me. So let's see. Let's make it interesting. Keep count. Let's say the whole game. Why not? Stars.
Are you shitting me?
Oh, I'm a ninja.
Carlos! That thing is still alive! It's after me!
What? Run! Come back to the station!
Not until I get traffic control online.
I remember. Damn it, I don't have my grenades. I know if you take down Nemesis enough times, he should drop you something, but I don't remember what. Okay, I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna try. I'm only going to load, not because he killed me, but because he never dropped what I wanted. That's if I even meet Nemesis again in this, like this particular corridor, which I think I should. If there are no zombies, I'm gonna challenge him, but sadly there are zombies, so I will not challenge him. Damn you. Oh. Death might be sooner than I thought. There we go. Give me that supply case. Yeah, let's go. I actually don't think he'll drop me another supply case, so that's now just me wasting bullets.
Okay, back again. Carlos, I'm in the control room. Now what?
Nice. Now you gotta plot out a route.
Okay, give me a
I could have just died trying to be sexy, man.
Alright, where are we headed?
The train is stopped at Redstone Street. We need to reach Fox Park Station. Can you program that in?
Hey, I'm Super Cop. Consider it done.
Okay, let's see. Actually don't remember how the map works, but let's see. So from Redstone it's supposed to go to FA. I guess from FA was supposed to go to RA.
Please enter a route.
Then I guess from RA was supposed to go to SA.
What did he say? Redstone Street to Fox Park.
Yes.
Unable to establish route. Please try again.
Okay. Oh, that one is closed. Nope. FA01 MARE. Let's see. Nope. Gonna trial and error this. But FA is the one that didn't work. Hold on. From RE, yes, there's a blockage though. FA is blocked, FA2 is open. So what are we saying? Ah, we have to put the numbers. That's what we call me not knowing anymore. FA01, RA03.
What did he say? Redstone Street to Fox Park.
RA03 and then SA02.
What did he say? Redstone Street to Fox Park.
Not 01. Didn't I put FA02? Damn it, I didn't.
Valid route confirmed.
Carlos, it's me. I finished inputting the subway route.
Chill, you are amazing. Toughest name.
Yeah, man, I totally forgot about that as well.
I'll make sure the subway's ready to depart.
Totally forgot. I don't know. People are saying this game's bad. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't see it.
What the fuck?
This is when I wish I had my Raiden on me, but I don't have it. think I'll have to carry it next time just in case. Bolt cutters. At least I'm right next to the stop. Raiden, thank you. I kind of need a free slot, so I'm gonna put these back. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I'm telling you, man. These bolt cutters are gonna be the story of my life. Raiden. I wonder if... Hello. Please slow down. Okay, I'm not slowing down. Oh shit! This was actually... the one that came from the back was the one that really sorted me out. Because I wanted to do that. Grenade. Shotgun bullets. Okay, I think discarding key items. Ah, the bolt cutters have actually been used down. Okay. Gonna see if we can try take down Nemesis again. But I'm not sure if we're gonna be successful. I'm just waiting for the coins to heal me right now in case you're wondering why we're talking, and there we go. Return to the subway station. Just gonna quickly check if there's anything behind here. Of course. Need space. Okay. That grenade is gonna work today if I ever saw a grenade working today.
What the hell was it doing to them?
This is bad. Thank you. This is best day of my life. Nemesis is so charitable. Merry Christmas. By the time I'm done with this section, I'm gonna have it decked out. He doesn't. I'm out of damn power. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that was close. Okay, let's dump. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Thank you. Don't think I have space to combine this though. Oh, it actually fills up one slot. That's even better. And decked out. Okay. Don't need no bolt cutters no more. I think if ever I were to get a tattoo, it would be like a bunch of bolt cutters. I think that's just how it has to be at this point. And I think I left a healing item right here. I'm gonna dump it.
Nice job, Super Cop. I'm impressed.
We back in business?
Yeah, mostly. But we need 30 to 40 minutes to finish maintenance. Nikolai, how are we doing?
The town's crawling with those freaks. No chance of fighting our way out of the city. Why is she here?
She's helping get the trains running again.
Bad time to start carrying dead weight, friend. She's unreliable. Can't pull the trigger when it counts.
Hey, take it easy.
She'll get you killed.
Sorry about that. Everyone's a little worked up. Oh, come on. Not again.
It's me he's after.
Hey.
I'll buy you some time.
Hey, wait! Wait, Jill! No! Damn it!
Come on, you creepy-ass stalker! You want stalker?
Oh shit! Woman, I never said start talking shit now. I don't think I was actually ready for this boss fight. If it's leading there. Come on. Come on. You're about to die, lady. And I left some bullets there.
Carlos, do you copy? Carlos! Oh, shit. Oh, I need to find another way out.
To be honest with you, it's not so much this particular remake. It's the whole gaming industry. Whether you're talking about, for example, let's talk about the Resident Evil 2 remake, Resident Evil 3 remake, Resident Evil 8. If you were to compare them difficulty-wise to the previous installments of the game, they are a bit easier. But that's the thing. People are not playing on hardcore mode. People are not playing on nightmare mode, right? So can you truly then say that the game is easy if you never played it on its hard difficulties? That's to be debated, you know what I mean? That's the one thing I don't get about most people's maybe complaints about this particular game. But one thing I can agree on is the comment here where I believe Hunep had said that like they downgraded Nemesis in this particular remake. If I understand what he means, it's this way. In the original game, Nemesis was similar to Mr. X in Resident Evil 2 in the sense that you will be dropped into a zone and you have to deal with that zone while Nemesis is trying to kill you. Similar to what happens with Mr. X in the Resident Evil 2 remake. That's what more people are into, and I understand why. Because you can be trying to do what you're doing, but Mr. X is on you. In the Resident Evil 3 remake, what they did was that Nemesis has certain locations where he'll appear. There are certain sequences where Nemesis will pursue you. It's not random. Because Mr. X in the 2 remake is just patrolling the building. He's your typical stalker. He's just making his rounds. If you then make noise or some distraction somewhere, then Mr. X investigates that location. So that's more... Think of Mr. X as like maybe the alien in Alien Isolation, where it's like the alien exists. That's the whole premise of Mr. X, is the alien that exists to find you. And you are supposed to do everything you can to succeed in your mission, but then knowing that the alien is out to get you. In the case of Nemesis, in the remake, Nemesis is more of an event. You trigger events that call him. You know what I mean? So it's like once you get to this point, you then must survive Nemesis to your next checkpoint. And then you're free of him again. So right now, there's no Nemesis that can come to me in this point because I've passed the event. I believe that's what people are most bitter about. Considering how great a design he is in this particular game, it would have been even more amazing if he was that stalker that's always there. I don't know how people would have handled it though. Yeah. The cutout content is one thing that many people complain about. Funnily enough, for me, it's like I played the RE2 remake and I played this remake back to back in terms of the entrances. Once one came out, I played it, then I played the next. And to be honest with you, the reason why I never maybe played RE2 remake as many times as I did with 3, I believe I finished RE2 remake maybe 6 to 7 times, which is less than this, and it's because of the game length. RE2 remake doesn't have padding, don't get me wrong. Each thing is worth playing, but it's just it's a longer game. And sometimes I feel like you need that game that's straight to the point. It works, it's fun, and you just, you get straight to it. And I feel like RE3 too, that's what RE3 is to me. It's the game that just works. It's the game that gets straight to the point. And it's just downright fun. I love this game. Even with the cut content, even with the scripted Nemesis, I still feel like this game within its own right is a very good game. So, for now, I don't know, can I actually... there we go. I'll end on this screen. So, for now, I think this will be it. We did the city section in one stream. In this coming stream, the next stream we'll do the sewer section, and then after the sewer section we'll be back out on the streets again, and then the laboratory. So hopefully, if we're capable, we should be able to finish this game in 4 or 5 streams. It's a very short game, and it's a game that I really like. So I'll let you guys see. These were my last playthroughs, I guess. The standard one was for fun, as you can see, 50 saves. Hardcore mode was me really trying to push the best hardcore I could do, which was a B rating at the last time I played. And then I wanted to get the achievement for finishing the game in under 2 hours. That's what the assisted, aka easy mode, is for. And that one was 1 death. So let me read the chats, and then I guess we can end the stream after that. Please, BK, be counting the deaths. So far we've completed the first section of the game without dying. I got close to dying though. I think 3 times I was on red life. So it's still possible. I don't think I'll die in the sewers though, because the sewers are my home. Sorry, we had talked about this one maybe before you had come in. I still believe that that RE4 didn't need a remake. And I personally only played the demo of the RE4 remake. It's probably a game I'll get on sale. I always wait for sale for the Resident Evil games because, like I said, I play them every Christmas, every year. So for me, there was no real rush in getting the RE4 at full price. So I haven't played it except for the demo. But I do know that the voice actors changed, the acting of the characters changed. You know, they put more backstory to the characters. They made it more modern. And it's now its own kind of thing. You know, Leon in the remake and Leon in the original are two different characters. Ada in the remake is actually voice acted quite badly, and other characters get more fleshed out, you know. So it's a different experience. I don't know if 4 needed a remake. I really wished for a remake of Code Veronica X, but I guess that's never gonna happen. Yeah, the DLC for the DLC for RE4 original was just yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Mercenaries was always good in almost every RE game, but Separate Ways in the original RE4 was just an addition. But given the nature of the game at the time, you know, don't judge the DLC of the original under today's standards. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like that was a good enough DLC for 2004. We are now in 2023, so standards of DLCs, of course, have to change. Wait, hold on. In Separate Ways, is it still the same voice actor, but they told her to do a different job? Like, as in they told her to improve for the DLC? Or did they get another voice actor altogether? I understand. Interesting. It's like I had the opportunity to get Resident Evil 4 sooner, but sadly that opportunity slipped my grasp. Most of the modern AMD graphics cards were coming with a copy of Resident Evil 4 Remake. This is the RX 7000 series cards. And sadly, the cheaper ones, the cheaper GPUs from AMD were having an issue of coil whine. And these were the ones that were coming with a copy of the game. So I ended up forking out more money for like an ASRock version of the RX 7900 XT, but sadly the ASRock version from the dealer I got didn't have a digital copy of the game, so I missed out on that bargain. It was happening during the summer, May, June, July. All NVIDIA RTX 4000 cards were coming with a copy of Diablo 4, and the AMD cards were coming with a copy of Resident Evil 4. But then, like I said, to avoid the cheaper cards and to avoid the coil whine, I couldn't then get the RE4 digital copy. I missed out on that one. So I got the new card, hence why I can play it on best settings. But I couldn't get the game. So Black Friday, probably I'll get it on sale then. There are a bunch of other indie horror games that I want to get this Halloween, which I think, to be honest with you, are better than are gonna be more interesting. If you want a recommendation, go check out a game called Nightmare of Decay. Go check out a game called Remorse the List. So Remorse the List, Nightmare of Decay, Them and Us, and don't forget Tormented Souls. Check out those 4 if you're into survival horror. RE5, I don't know how to feel about that. As much as I played that game to hell and back, I don't know about that, man. I don't know. I feel like 5 and 6 should just hold on for now. 5, 6, Revelations 2, they existed in an era where RE was left and right, you know. It didn't really have that much of an identity. And I played 5 a lot. But I'll tell you now, like I said to PK Sibs, it's not the game I would suggest someone to play if they want to know what RE is about. I feel like RE5 is the game for someone who had been playing RE for a long time and just wanted something different. And it's like, it wasn't really different good, but it was just different. Yes, if RE5 gets reimagined, you know what I mean, where it's like, okay, let's take it back to Africa. Let's take it back to, relatively speaking, it was looking like they were in Kenya in terms of the dialects that they were trying to implement somewhere Eastern Africa. Let's take it back to Eastern Africa. Let's bring back Shiva. Let's bring back Chris, but then reimagine. You know how Chris is like in Resident Evil 7 and 8? Let's bring back that Chris. Let's reimagine Shiva as this African badass. And then let's make it a much more grim and dark situation. And then maybe we can remake Resident Evil 5. Like, it would have to be a whole new game. Because the original Resident Evil 5, I believe, did not stand the test of time. And that game is not even all that old. It's like newer Gears of War games compared to the old ones. Yeah, I hear you. Well, it's been an hour 30 minutes, and we'll continue again next time. So thanks to everyone who's been joining me in the chats. I'll try get on again tomorrow and make the stream. Like I said, I don't want this to be something that takes long. Hopefully within the coming week we should be done, and I can get back to playing Baldur's Gate 3. So thanks to everyone who's been watching. Thanks to Hunep. Thanks to BK Sibs, Fiery D2, Rampo-san. Thanks to everyone. And hopefully we'll see each other again tomorrow.